All right, factoring by grouping. Today is a great chance to review a little bit over just general factoring, and you're going to find that I think you'll see today's stuff is a great kind of conclusion to our chapter as we're working on this. And so what we're going to look at is all of your problems today are having 4 terms in them. And so to some degree, it's like the problems we did last week once we broke it into 4 parts. And so all you need to do today is kind of isolate and look at the terms once they're in the correct order. Now, first of all, let's do a little review for Friday. Is this in standard form? Yeah. Take a look at the order.
Yeah.
Review with me, Luke. What's standard form?
Greatest to least.
Okay, so 4, then 3, then 1, then 0. So I want you to put a box around the first 2. And I want you to think with me, what is the GCF of the first 2 terms?
5x cubed.
Luke says 5x cubed. That is correct. Okay, so let's put a 5x cubed out front with the parentheses that will hold enough for 2 terms. Luke gave us to us. Someone else give me what we need. 5x cubed times what is 5x to the 4th? Right? X. Okay, so we stick an x inside. 5x cubed times what is 20x cubed, Ryan? 4. Okay, and what kind of 4? Do I put a plus 4 or minus 4? All right, a plus 4. Now, if this is going to work, I'm not saying it is, but if it's going to work, we've got to have a 5x4 in the back. So put a box that's big enough for a plus or minus with a number, and put an x plus 4 at the back. If this is going to work, it's got to have an x plus 4 at the back. How do I figure out the box? Divide 24 by 4. Good, Jalon. So 24 divided by 4 is plus 6. Thanks for saying the plus there. We do need to check it to make sure, because this is the first time we haven't set it up for success from the beginning. What is 6 times x? So does it work? That's our check. So we write down our 2 parts, the blue part and the red part. The red part is what? X plus 4. The blue part? 5x cubed plus 6. Now we analyze. And we say, can anything be taken further? Can we factor x plus 4? No. Can we factor 5x cubed plus 6? No. So in this case, we're done. But sometimes, Drew, you're going to get to a point where you may end up with something like x squared minus 9. And you know x squared minus 9 could be x plus 3, x minus 3. So we have to just keep our eyes out for those kind of things. All right, number 2. Put a box around your first 2. Talk to your partner for a second. Write down what you think the GCF is. Write it down. And once you write it down, take it out.
Take it out.
Factor it out at the first parentheses. Good. Now, that times what is 10x cubed? Good. Now that times what is 10x cubed? All right, most of you are doing well. I'm seeing a GCF written down as 2x squared. Kyle, what did you put on the inside?
5x plus 8.
Excellent job, Kyle. All right, let's put a big box. I don't know if 5x plus 8 is going to work back here, but let's see. Jalon, you did a nice job before. Can you do it again for me? Negative 24 divided by 8.
Oh, yeah.
Negative 24 divided by 8 is negative 3. Now we have to check it. So to check it, negative 3 times 5x? Negative 15. So does it check?
Yes.
Really important you check it. So the blue half, 2x squared minus 3. The red half, 5x plus 8. Is this the difference of 2 squares? 2x squared minus 3. They're not squares, so we can't go further. It is a minus, but we can't go further. Yes, sir? Well, let's just say that instead of 2x cubed minus 3, when we got to this step, we got something like this. 4x squared minus 9 times 5x plus 8. What if we had gotten that on the third line? Then we'd take this part of the problem and we'd split it up. Do you remember from a couple days ago how to split that up? Because you'd still have the 5x plus 8 at the back.
No, because
What times itself is 4x squared? 2x and 2x. What times itself is 9? 3 and 3. And you remember how you put a plus and a minus there? Remember those are called conjugates? And so this would be called the completed factored form. This is partially factored. But we look back up here at the top, this 2x cubed minus 3. Is that something we can go further with?
No.
No. But I want you to be looking to say, hey, am I done? I don't know. In this case, you wouldn't be, and you'd have to go further. So as you're doing the homework tonight, when you get to this level, say, hey, am I done? Am I not sure? Let me think about it. Are they both squares? Is there a minus in between? If so, keep going. But notice, what didn't we change? The 5x plus 8. That just kept going. All right. Flip her over. Maybe, I think I built in one of those on the back side, but let's see. All right. The gentlemen have done a great job so far. Ladies, this one's all yours. So ladies, let's jump in here. GCF, talk to me. W cubed. Squared. Can you tell me what's left, Haley?
2w plus 1.
2w plus 1. Very good. I throw my box down. I put my 2w plus 1 at the back. Katie or Tara, or Grace or Abby, what goes in my box? If you're not sure, think negative 9 divided by positive 1. Negative 9, okay. So what are my two parentheses? 2w plus 1 and w squared minus 9. Can I go further? Which one goes further? The w squared minus 9. So what do I do with the 2w plus 1? Just bring it down. All right, what are my two resulting new factors? W plus 3, w minus 3. Now am I done? You bet. Now you're done. So not a hard thing there.
and when you find out, sure you can have 3.
Sure, you could have 6. You could have 6. Let's look at number 4. What's my GCF here?
2x.
Drew?
2x.
2x cubed. What's left, Drew?
3x, and 2.
Okay, I would agree. 3x plus 2. Big box?
4.
You said 4?
Negative.
Why negative 4?
Because you divide negative 8 by 2.
I disagree.
Negative 4x.
Negative 4x.
Sorry.
How do we know? Negative 8x divided by positive 2, negative 4x. All right, so let's write down our answer. In blue, 2x cubed minus 4x. In red, 3x plus 2. Look at our answer. Can we go further? What's that?
Yes.
Yes, what goes further?
2x cubed minus 4x.
2x cubed minus 4x. Does anything come out of both of those?
2x.
A 2x comes out. So we kind of have another GCF, right? So we take a 2x out of those two. 2x times what is 2x cubed? X squared. 2x times what is negative 4x? Negative 2. Okay. And what do we do with this 3x plus 2? Just bring it down. Okay, we analyze again. Can anything go further? This is two terms with a minus in between. The first one's a squared, but what? The second one is not a squared. So can that go further? No. So now at this point, you're finally finished. If you had gotten to this point right here, we need to remember always to look at what we have left and see if that piece goes further. Okay? Is this very similar to what we did last week? It's kind of just taking it and expanding them a little bit into bigger problems. All right, slide down here to the bottom. 24 squared.
576.
Ends in a 6 because 4 times 4 is 16. 576. 576.